This is the Negro Ninja, and this is a continuation of my Consequences of Boldness series. Okay, Consequences of Boldness, part 7, I believe. Okay, and when you're bold, you remind people they're not as great as they think they are. Everybody think they are better than what they are because they have been led to believe this. Now, the funny thing is, you most likely ain't coming in there and telling people you ain't S. Okay, okay. The only time you may say it is if they telling you that you ain't nothing, which may prompt you to say, "Nigga, you ain't nothing. Why would you come at me like that?" And once again, as soon as you step in that room, it's already some sparring. You mind your own business, and that's the battle that's in these people's heads because most people are narcissists. Most people are narcissists. I can't tell y'all how many times I walk into a karate dojo and a demonic spirit just make people not even say, hey, they'll just, as soon as they come in, and be like, one, two, oos, oos. All right, continue. They won't even say, hey. They'll say, hey to everybody else because they can sense my power level. Even when I was a beginner, before I really, start being a threat to, teachers and stuff like that. That's just how they did it because, going back to the faith of the mustard seed. If your faith is like a mustard seed, the devil knows. The devil does not take a mustard seed lightly. So you wondering, man, I'm just trying to make it. He trying to stop your flow. They can see a seed, just like impregnating a whore. Okay, it's like impregnating a whore. Sperm cell is small, but once it develops into something, it becomes a full blown human being. And then the human being becomes a full blown adult. Okay, they know potential because potential is all they look for so they can know to hinder stuff. They always thinking about potential and stuff. That's why they always hindering stuff. Okay, you are always in a sparring match with people, whether you want to be or not. I'm a very peaceful person, but I always get into sparring matches with people. Okay, that's just what they do. People want to try to challenge boldness. Okay, they try to challenge boldness. You making a bold statement. Okay, somebody just comes out the way to just challenge it, and they might even agree with it, but they just mad that you saying it. Some people do that type of stuff. Because they want to be the one that said it and get recognition for it. Like I said in the old video, people argue with you because you came up with it first. They argue with you because you got the balls to say it as well. Okay. And it pisses them off. Who the heck does this nigga think he is having a big nut sex? Nobody tell you to have big nut sex. Okay. They cannot stand it because you reminded them that their penis is small. Okay. But why should they care if they getting pussy? It don't make any sense. Niggas can have a whole stable full of holes and mad that your penis is bigger than his. Okay, first of all, ain't nobody even thinking about this. Why are you looking at my penis through my pants so hard? What's wrong with you? This is how niggas operate. Like I said, they have a whole stable full of holes and thinking about your penis. Okay, this is another reason, like if a man makes something sexual, like somebody tried to shine on me in the chat room, well, not a chat room, but on Instagram live in the chat. Okay, because I was bold enough to really just say what I was thinking to these hoes. The chick was just laughing or whatever. Then somebody told me something, I got dick on my mind or something. I said, what the heck? I said, you just make this whole situation gay, bro. But I'm talking to the chick, so I didn't really focus on him. I was like, and I already know it's a white boy because white boys are offended at the sight of a black man talking to a white woman because he thinking that you finna get in there and ravish it. I'm like, we ain't doing nothing but just talking and having fun during this quarantine. Okay, so he projected himself. Okay, and that's what people are thinking about. They're thinking about dick when a man is bold. That's all it's about. Okay, you cannot make this stuff up. Okay, they're always thinking about your penis, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay, and if you want to go back to slavery, one of the first things they do is chop off a man. Based off what I know, or read or heard or whatever. they say that they just chop off the balls or penis or something. They always trying to castrate a nigga. Okay, white men are very infatuated with black penis for some reason. In many ways, more than the white horde. Okay, but once again, this is how the world itself thinks in general. When you just bold. Okay, you slinging your dingaling around. Okay, as soon as you walk in the room, niggas is ducking. That's how intimidated they be. Okay, they hate it. That's why they come at you with mind games so much. Okay, and that's what the challenge is all about. The challenge is the mind games, and it's funny to me how so many people know about the classic videos that I made. Like why I don't approach women. It'd be people that have been watching me for years. I think I started this channel in 2014, or I probably started making vids in 2015 or whatever. 2020 now. Never had an issue. Okay, it was people challenging me when the video came out, but there wasn't long time viewers. But now I got long time viewers trying to take this opportunity to challenge me. And I think it's ironic that they are taking the time to challenge me now because I keep talking about agents and game stalking. All you people are the same. Okay. They're just waiting for the opportunity to try to get you, and they just can't get you. So they just, they throw a tantrum. Okay, once again, it's like what I was saying earlier. If a nigga has a stable full of hoes, why he thinking about your penis? It don't make any sense. Okay, and then it proves to you that people are rainbow zombies anyway. You are always in a sparring match. People want to compare themselves to you. Even like successful people. And God help you if a woman is in that room. And when a woman is in that room, they doing it automatically. Okay, he sees you and thinking about how many women you're supposed to have. Then when a woman is in that room, they take it to the next level and start making moves based off of how they thinking about you. Okay. Talking behind your back. Maybe some dudes try to roast you. Okay, it's the same thing, just like the black community, how they try to roast the most upstanding black males. I don't really see black hoes get roasted in the black community. They always try to roast the black men. That's on my peep. Okay. Now just sit around trying to circle roast. And which sounds gay anyway, but that's what they doing. Okay. I'm going to look at a couple of words for bold yet again. All right, I see some more definitions of bold. Not hesitating to break the rules of property, forward, impudent. He apologized, being so bold as to speak to the emperor. And that's how people, like I said, they think they are more than what they are, and you show them they are what they really are, and they get offended. It snaps them out of reality. They trying to figure. Hold on. It snaps them into reality, and they trying to figure out the way to get back into their little fantasy. That's why they be so quick to call a nigga delusional. Okay, nigga, you delusional, trying to project yourself onto me. It's a battle with you, and it's a battle with them. Okay. They battling both you and themselves at the same time. Okay, and it goes back to the stuff that bold people say. You just saying stuff, and they're gonna take something that is just truthful as an insult when you're not being insulting. Yet at the same time, they'll try to tell you that an a-hole, is just telling you the truth, and you should just be happy that they tell you something that's honest. When they being nasty to you, well, it's the truth. It's the truth, but you just say something as truthful as God exists. That's offensive. Say something as truthful as a man and a woman should be married and only a man and a woman. What? But love is love. Okay, you breaking a lot of stuff because a lot of people, okay, tries to put you in a stronghold anyway with just dialogue in general. Like I be saying, that's why everybody want to talk to you. One of my issues with people is they always trying to get me out of my shell. I just be around. I'm like, I just got here. Let me just feel this place out. As soon as I get in there, yeah, we're just trying to get you out your shell. I'm like, B, why would I be in a shell? Okay. Y'all see me from a mile away. That's like telling a lion, "Let me get you out of your shell." And the lion ain't in no shell. The lion look at you like you stupid. I'm like, what the heck are you talking about, nigga? I'm right here thinking of whether or not I should swipe you with my paw or bite your head off. That's what I'm doing. Okay, don't make any sense. Okay, what they really saying is we're trying to, you know, see what you're about. We're trying to see what's inside of here. They're trying to get you out of your fortitude, not shell. Okay, because they know that for you to be bold, this is secure. It's very secure. Okay, and they're trying to get you to expose how you think to see if they can persuade you to think otherwise. That's why these arguments will take place at an instant. At an instant. Okay. And it's kind of funny to me because whores are usually the ones that tell me, I'm just trying to get you out your shell. Okay. That is the honest that a hoe has ever been, really. And, you don't really hear dudes say stuff like that. Okay. Dudes, you all right, man? That's how dudes act, hey, when you don't want to talk to them and stuff. But a hoe tell you what she's trying to do. Okay. I'm trying to bait you into this argument, nigga. Okay. And once again, they thinking about you and they're thinking about your penis. Okay. Like I said, you got to think about why a lot of stuff is phallic in the society anyway, when you stop to think about it. Okay. Even the way people think is phallic. I want to get to the top. I want to be on top. That's phallic. Okay. Which is kind of funny because hoes will say they got the pussy, they got the power. I'm like, no, I got the penis, I have the power. And you know this. Think about the sword. Okay, it's a lot of stuff. Okay, shoot, nigga, the Illuminati symbol is phallic. That's why they picking a triangle anyway. Okay, and the way they act, when they got some type of power and authority, you're gonna know they have it because they're gonna be walking around, bullying people. They're gonna swing it around. That's what they do. Give a nigga a sword. That's what they do. They don't just wear it until they need it. That's just okay. That's how the niggas operate. That's how the world operates. Okay, look at like a cigar, a skyscraper, and I'm just reading some of these definitions real quick. But it's just look at society, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. All right. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to read this definition off of Google real quick. Phallic symbol in British English. Now, hold on. And they pretty much saying what I was kind of saying a little bit, just a little bit. Hold on. The computer want to be one of them retards. All right, so psychoanalysis. Any object such as a cigar, skyscraper that broadly resemble or represent the penis, especially one that symbolizes power. Oh, see, I told you. Such as an automobile. Oh, the automobile. The automobile. Remember how hoes, it was such a big deal. You got a car? Okay, like I was saying in that video, I think it's the first video on my channel, on this new channel, when I was basically saying that a woman is really looking at your, what was the video called? The Truth About Dick Pics. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I think it's called The Truth About Women and Dick Pics or something. All right, but before I find that video, let me tell you something about these hoes and dick pics. They complain about it, but they really want to see it. Okay, because a woman looking at a dick pic, it's just her looking. They just looking at, something behind the cage. The dick can't get her. Okay, because it's behind the computer screen or whatever. But when she's in dick's reach, notice how they like to scurry away and stuff, and then just kind of look at you from a distance. Okay. Okay. They like to look at it from a distance. They like to get as far back as possible so they can just imagine it being small. Okay. And people want to believe that women want big penis. They scared of big dick. I'm telling you that now. Trust me on that one. Lots of these hoes are scared of big dick. Okay. Now, if a woman talking about she's a size queen or whatever, that's because she's a slut or whatever. But that don't count. Okay. That does not count. And at that point, she don't mind a big dick because it takes a lot to satisfy her. Nothing can really satisfy her at that point because her pussy's wore out. Okay. And when her pussy's wore out, the chick is, her mental fortitude is pretty much gone. She's nothing. Okay. She can't, even, I think they call it pair bond. I forgot what they call it. You know, a chick's supposed to get closer to you when you put when you just lay it down and, and you stretch it out and break new limits, assuming that she's not a virgin. If she's a virgin, that's supposed to happen automatically. But, I'm just saying, like, if she not a virgin and you put your junk in her and it's bigger than the last nigga's junk, okay, you stretching out to new limits, okay? And she sees you, you know, she respects you more or something. It's a lot that goes on with this. But I'm trying to find this video. Hold up. All right, I found the video.
Now, the whole thing about women not wanting to see a man's dick and how they find it disgusting, that's all a lie. It's all a lie because, nigga, when I first got on social media, I was minding my own business. And then, bitches come up to me, hey, how you doing? How big is your dick? I'm like, hold on, what? How big is your dick? But they had no remorse. But in real life, women do the same thing too. You know, only the real women, this is why I respect sluts. Sluts will ask you, how big is your dick? And these regular fake bitches will ask you, so where you work at? How much you make? Is that hourly or salary? And I really believe that women get aroused when they see an erection because to them it looks like a row of quarters.
Okay, now thinking about this old silly video, okay. Once again, the slut doesn't mind being that forward because she's already ravaged. Like there's nothing there, more or less just an empty treasure chest. The soil is, don't really have nutrients in it. It ain't nothing you really want all that much. You're just trying to, she just basically a twerking butt at that point. From Pornhub, a twerking butt deluxe. That's basically what a slut is. Okay, if she decides to let you hit or whatever, but that's why they'll be that forward. Okay, because the slut will still do that type of stuff and still play the same games that the hoes play, but you got a higher chance, of her doing something because she got less morals, less sexual morals. But as for the whole, when I was saying that they like they looking at your erection and thinking that it's a roll of quarters, I'm telling y'all, like that's why these hoes do what they do. Okay, it's always a sparring match. They know that you are the one in charge, and the way they get around that is to look at things that are not you. Like I always say, they look for a distraction from the man. You know, so if you don't have said things, she can just say you ain't nothing, you not a man or whatever. Tell herself that and dish you and move on. Okay, and she got the whole world backing her up. Okay, that I was looking for that distraction. Okay, just like society also looks for a distraction not to respect you. Same exact thing. Soon as you come into a social circle, they're trying to size you up, trying to see how much money you make. What do you do for a living? Okay, how popular are you, and etc. Rather than just seeing you and respecting you, they're looking for reasons to not respect you. If you're so good at this, then why don't I see any trophies? If you're so smart, then why are you not doing this? Why do I have more money than you? Always trying to compare each other and stuff. Always a sparring match. That's just the way it is. Everybody's always thinking about your dick, whether they want to believe it or not. These worldly people's always thinking about it. Okay, they're always thinking about what you finna to do with it. That's why they're always trying to tell you what you should be doing with it, and they never tell a whole, you know, anything other than not to allow your to get in it. They never pressure a whole what to do with her pussy, other than to keep it away from righteous dick. Okay, and that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.